Okay, everyone. Hope everyone is having a lovely, lovely day. Man. One second. Trying to get something to work. Let's see. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I'm hearing lag. I'm hearing a repeat, and I'm not sure if it's me or if it's on the stream. I'd rather it not be on the stream. So I'm just double checking. I think it's just in my ear, so we should be good. We should be good. Okay, so first thing we're going to start off with, guys, is we're going to... Guys, if you still haven't tried 1775 coffee, guys, now's your shot. The starter kit dropped, and there's like 1,000 units. Because you get this bold dark roast that hits hard to smooth medium roast. My favorite is their mushroom coffee. Clean energy, laser focus, no crash. It's absolutely a spectacular coffee. It's all single origin, small batch, toxin free, mold free. Plus, right now, you guys get a golden spoon clip. You guys, you know, freedom isn't scooped with plastic. Get a frother strong enough to stir up your mother-in-law's opinions and your coffee. Awesome, really cool. A 1775 tumbler. It's black. Really cool. Guys, it's $170 worth of coffee and gear, yours for $99. This is for all you guys all you guys here on Rumble have been wondering if 1775 coffee is absolutely worth it. It's some of my favorites. Definitely go try it out. Guys, so go to 1775coffee.com/studio and grab your starter kit before they're gone. Bold beans, clean fuel, and a morning routine. That stands for something. Guys, just like Rumble does. Commercial over. Okay. Thanks, guys. Now let's get chat set up. I can hear everyone on chat. Popping up behind me. Annoying. Need to tape my flag down now that I bounce around more in my chair than I used to. So we are going to play Let's Build a Zoo. If you've not played this game before, it's a really fun game. You're building zoos. You can be good or bad. We're gonna kind of play a mix of both for this go through. And what else was I going to say? What else is important in this mix? Yeah. So while you're in here, you guys are welcome to jump in. We can talk about just about anything that you guys would like. We don't just have to talk about the game. We can really talk about whatever is on you guys' mind. That's kind of the idea. Just kind of like a fun, chill out stream to just do some fun things and hang out together. Okay. Load up here. Which game did I think it was this one? I don't know. I don't remember. Go to Madagascar. Well, it's not it, but it's okay. We're gonna call it the Mary. I'm just gonna call it, yeah, Mariana Cove. How's that sound? Now, I'll be honest, I've never actually played the aquarium version of this game. I don't know. I don't know what to I don't really know what to say. Maybe it's awesome, maybe it sucks. We will see. Like I said, don't know much about it. The rest of the core game is cool. This is just I got this DLC not too long ago. So we need to get one animal, and this top path is where you do, you get bad things, and this bottom path where you get good things. Okay, so the fish boat has discovered a new aquatic animal deep in the ocean. Cool. I don't know why these guys got so. World map. So we can do that, and I get bad, and I can get 2 clownfish, and we can be good. The truth is, I'm probably gonna get all 3. That's fine. Yeah, I want all of them. Okay, we got 4 fish. That should put me back to being neutral. Morally neutral. In this game, it's a hit and miss if you should be morally good or morally neutral or morally bad. There's pros and cons to all of it. The one thing I am gonna do is I'm notorious for getting too big. I'm going to try not to get too big. I don't know why that one says chirp. Okay, so first thing I think we should do is we should make our park look cool. So, actually, we're gonna go with this tile because I think I like this tile a little bit better. We are gonna go 3 in. Go 2 across. That's good for now. I do want to. I wonder if. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do that, so I'm just gonna leave it that size for now. We need some vending machines. We need some food for our fishes. I don't remember how you turn the vending machines. That's how you turn them. Fish food. People food. And a gift shop. Sure, whatever. It's not a very good hire, but we need someone for now. So I'm gonna save this area for we can put some other stuff down here. And then I think I want that there. And the only reason I'm gonna do 3 here is because we are gonna put another aquarium up top. What's up, Mock? How are you? the game. I'm just trying to do this game. Okay, we're gonna put the gate. We'll just put them right across from each other. Okay, perfect. I don't know what this aquarium's gonna be yet either, but it's kind of off the beaten path. So for right now, since it's off the beaten path, I'm just gonna make it grass. Anything exciting happened with you today, Mock? My day was not very exciting, unfortunately. Did a lot of digging on the pond. Okay. Yeah, man, today was, I got up feeling okay, and then I just started being achy and achy and achy, and it was just not fun. I tried to get a bunch of stuff done, but I did not have I just hurt too bad throughout the course of the day to get the shit that I wanted to get done, so I didn't, unfortunately. That's how my silly day went. Okay, let's get some stuff. We need to put some enrichment to our animals. I guess I can't do that yet. That's actually what I was looking for right there. There we go. That looks good. Everybody's going to love it. It's going to be their favorite. Okay. Let's see if we can go to the world. What we got up here? We got some starfish. I'm going to rescue those starfish. And we're going to purchase these starfish. So at least till we can grow a bit. The shopkeeper. Cool. They've discovered a new fish. Probably going to grab that new fish then. puffer up here. Clownfish. That way. Like I said, guys, I'm just going to snag everything. Starfish up there. Okay. What do I need to build to get research? Deep oil spill. We're running an oil company. Our oil has been leaking into the ocean for the last 12 years. We want to film footage in your aquarium and pretend that it's filmed in the origin. Sure. Yeah, go ahead. This isn't feeling very oceany really right now. Not feeling very oceany. Okay, you have no buildings. Oh, I need a storeroom. Okay. I was already wishing there's more to do in my farm, in my little thing, and there's already. Can't believe they're just got fish stuff going on here. Cool, dude. I'll be on Discord a little later if you're on later. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the nice thing about digging ponds or digging anything. You have a lot of the fill dirt that you're going to need for your projects, which is very nice. Okay. No, we can totally talk about show ideas this evening. I will probably, since I started a little early tonight, I've been playing. I'll probably be done by like 11:30 or so, maybe even a little earlier than that. So that'd be 10:30 your time. So we can talk about some show ideas. Okay. Purchase, purchase. Did that give me those guys? It did. Where's my zookeeper, dude? You're the researcher. Okay. Then animal diets. All right, that's good. Okay, starfish. That's good for now. And then I need to set the diet for clownfish. Oh, you can listen while you're gardening. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't Pilled for some reason is not reading the text back to me, and I don't know why it's not reading me the text back, which is interesting. It usually does a good job of it. Maybe I don't have something set up right, I guess. It happens. So if I have to glance over, so if I miss something, that is the reason. Type in !voice, space, and then just like a name, and let's see if we change your name. If you change the voice on here, maybe that will make a difference. Yeah, I don't think mock is a choice, as funny as that is. Okay, so that they did it. That is a voice. Interesting. Ah, I heard it. Heard it say something that time. That's kind of funny. You sound funny. But I mean, hey, it works. I can hear it. That's all that really matters. So yeah, you sound Russian, which is funny. I was glad I know that works. So whatever, maybe there was a default setting and it just got fragged out, and that's why it wasn't working. So, or maybe it just, I don't know. Whatever, it works. What is all this crap? Ah, trash. I need a janitor. Also, probably need to put a trash can into the zoo. Great. That's funny because I think it actually just was in Russian. I don't think that was in English. Could be wrong. That might have been in English. Sure sounded like it was just in Russian, though. Yeah, I'm not that concerned about everybody else hearing the chat. I mean, I think
Mi drink vodka entre trains.
you might have heard it that way. I think I turned it on so you could hear it. And ride trains. Okay. That's funny.
Visit X Dire Firefly's Ko-Fi page at
LOL.
Hmm.
I wonder if this one works.
It works. It's just not quite as good as the other one was. Yeah, there's a page somewhere that lists all the voices that you can pick from. I've just I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Yeah, well, let's play and let me. Yeah, there's some I mean, there was a bunch of different voices. It was pretty interesting. I need to get that janitor hired. Okay, there we go. Got that janitor hired. Maybe I'll get through there and get him to get all that trash picked up. Okay. Have to keep adding new, definitely want to keep adding new ones. Oh, I need to redo the seahorse's diet. There we go. Perfect. Good, good, good. Look at this. I don't know what my janitor's doing. He's not over here picking up trash like he's supposed to, but... probably add a restroom on it at some point. Right there. This walkway. Why does I keep jumping like that? It's so weird. Cool. That's what I want it to be. Oh, there we go. See where it says at the end of that it says joiner.live.
Should give him a British accent now.
If you see at the end of that, if you go to that website, that there joiner.live/voices/pro, it should list all the voices. Are we out of? I don't understand how we're out of food already. I think I was just out of food at that one.
Curious what he sounds like, LOL.
I would say that's kind of like the default one. So you can hear it. You can hear the voices now.
Yes.
Okay.
Curious what Arthur sounds like LOL.
Yeah, I'm working on the trash, everyone. Working on the trash in my park. I know it's... Ooh, I should have enough to, I didn't know I had a juice store. We need one of these. Okay, right there. The walkway in. Not where I wanted that. Okay, that's where I wanted it. Because I almost got the trash cleaned up. He's doing okay.
Well, I wonder what this sounds like.
That's funny. That's a pretty long name. Dude's almost got all the trash cleaned up. That should help him get it.
now maybe work.
What do I need to do here?
Yeah, Def, not that voice. Oh,
Yeah. I like the shark one. Carl.
Wonder what this is species lol.
Si, senor. I get you're over border.
Oh, that was funny, especially with what you chose to type. I think before we start the new day, I'm going to pause the game here and I'm going to rearrange some stuff because I'm not liking the way it's set up. Because I don't like. Just want something simple.
Voice neural barra vertical Steven.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Well, I wonder how American Steven sounds low.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound very it doesn't very sound very American. Not sure if this they know what who Steven is.
WTF.
I know, right? I agree.
Si, senor, he help get you to border. Well, I guess I'ma leave this one low.
Okay, let's see. So we're gonna do that. Let's move our research center. I don't want to put the research center up there just yet. I want this. Nice, easy on the path. Put the office. Put the office right there. We're gonna get this grass all covered up right here right now. Okay. So let's go back to what do these look like? Yeah, let's just let's do that. And put that place right there. Put the bathroom right next to it. I like this better. Oh, that looks cool on the grass. I didn't know it did that. Okay, there we go. Now we can. This is cool. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's how I want it to look. Let's take this place. Let's make it right here. Okay. I need to find that janitor I had. Here he is. Your zone is now that. Then I should have enough money to build a reef bed. Okay, that looks good. Looking good, we're looking good. Found my zookeeper. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay, we can go back to playing. Okay. I know this isn't the, it's just kind of a chill stream, guys. So, thanks for sitting in. For those of you that are watching, not the most exciting, but it is a zoo. I don't know if I could say zoos are the most exciting thing. Especially building one. Sure. It doesn't help with me trying to be good or bad, but it does make that work. Plenty of enrichment going on. My guys like it. I'm glad people think my zoo is cheap right now because everything's working. Is there anything else in the research hub I can unlock? That's nice. 14 days would be nice, yeah.
Visit X-Star Firefly's Ko-fi page at
Oh yeah, I wanted to figure out how do I click here. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. I wanted at least one bus coming from that place too. I just don't remember if I got a loan for that or not, or if I just bought it on my own. That's the problem. But we'll find out. Okay, let's see if I get that. I don't know why I want click. Weird thing for a fish to say. Make sure we're up to date on our food. 6. Yeah, we'll do that next. I'll hire another researcher. 'Cause I think I'm making enough money that should be good. I shouldn't have to worry about things. I think now I'm gonna spend some time. If I don't need the fish, I don't need those right now. We are not going to, not really gonna add any more fish right now. I think we're good with, what we have. Okay, cool. So I got like 6. I got our 2 research points. I think I need like 6 research points to get to the next, to unlock the next thing. I now have 2 bus. Oh, actually, I have 3 buses going with 3 different, 3 different bus places. Unlock fishing boat update. That one's going to take me a bit. No, I'm happy with the ticket. I'm actually happy with the ticket prices. They're doing about what I want them to do. We have a little bit of traffic jam here, so I might address this traffic jam. I think that the traffic jam is coming from the food stands, so let me do that and see if that helps slow down lines. Put the walkways in. Here we go. Guys, ever feel like your phone is listening to you with everything you say? Guys, that's because big tech treats every user like they're a corporate paycheck. It's time to stop being the product. Guys, millions are making the move to MeWe, a safe space for communities to share their real opinions and join their tribe. It's time to take back control of the time you're spending online. On MeWe, you aren't just a product. MeWe puts your privacy first. It's in a safe space we've been waiting for. Guys, no creepy tracking, no manipulating fees, just a place for actual community to share their opinions and find a tribe without a bot breathing down their necks. I hate that part about there's bots just everywhere, so that's cool. If you want to connect with new people and communities, check out MeWe. the safe space where the world meets together. Okay, so check that out. Right there's the QR code. Commercial over. Chat back on. Yeah, that's bots are getting crazy everywhere, guys. Just absolutely crazy. Don't get me wrong, early days I had wrote a couple bots. I had a couple bots just to try to understand how they work. I just never thought they'd get as crazy as they are today. What's going on? They need enrichment. What do you guys need enrichment for? You guys got stuff here going on. I gave you some items. I just don't know what you want. Sure. I'll give you rubber duck. You guys get a rubber duck. You guys get 2 rubber ducks, and then you guys get a rubber duck. I just put a rubber duck down here too. Okay. So I need to, in this game, I need to start figuring out highways to generate more power, and have to do a few other things. I'm currently, even though I'm good on money, I'm not where I need to be. Definitely grab this research point. Ooh, we're going to get that fish and chips place next, but I need to hire another researcher. So I think I can do that here. Or I'll go down here. Okay, let me look at, I want to look at my current park staff. How to do that. His work ethic is crap. We're gonna see if I can find someone with a little bit better work ethic. Why can't it let me see? I mean, Corey looks like he's probably the best one on here. He doesn't have a good work ethic. Ah, he's got a good work ethic. Okay, Everett, you don't have a good work ethic? Oh, Donna. So half, almost all the way. Half. Oh. We're hiring Donna. Okay, would you like to close the position? No. Okay. And I want to find my dude. Okay. There we go. Now I also need to see if I have a researcher. No applications yet. Sucks. I need one of those guys. We got 4. We're going to grab that for sure. A researcher yet? No researcher yet. Nothing new. Oh, wait. Nope. It's lionfish. Yeah, nothing new. So if I get to 10, I get a water tower. When I get to 15, I can get the energy siphon. Yeah, we'll go for that actually. Since we're gonna go for that, let me I need these points. So yeah, we're gonna go for the evil path today. I think it'd be the best. Oh yeah, I unlocked that one. I unlocked that store. There we go. You know, my park is jam-packed, man. It's crammed. As soon as the day comes in, I'm gonna freeze it for just a second, because I'm noticing that people are getting jammed up there, and it's just not what I want. Okay, that's good there. You know what? I think there's another wood one. Now let's keep it this same path. I think the plan is to go right up this way. Okay, that's good. This one right there. I'm gonna move this. These flowers up here. There we go. Cool. I like that so far. We're good with that. It's looking good. Get a zoom map here. There we go. Then go to the pop machine, all the other kind of stuff. That's kind of where the zoo, kind of the fun spot where the zoo starts. I'm gonna move the trash can. There we go. Okay, let's get some stuff. There you go. Now people can't get through there, which is exactly what I wanted.
Okay, barriers to keep people away. I do that in real life.
Yeah. Well, I like to when I play this, I like to rearrange things so that I don't like people to go in particular ways. Like, I guess I'm thinking my logic behind this is, since I actually worked at a real zoo back before I moved to Southern West Virginia, we had all these ways to direct people. And so trying to build a little zone, because where I don't want people to go. Refrigerator is pretty wasteful energy. How about we refrigerate the beer in a body of water? Like, no, I need the negative points, dude. It's cool, but I need the negative points. I'm trying to get I'm trying to unlock a energy siphon. This one right here. I need to get 15. So I need to get 15 points, because then if I get once I get 15 negative points, then I can start siphoning power from the power poles, from the telephone poles. So that's kind of my goal. Why pay for electric when I can just, borrow it. It's cool in this game. You can go down the path of being a good person or a bad person. Kind of up to you. Chops, actually, let me show you real fast. What's cool is I'm so glad that you sent me that video, because like I have so many boxes. I have so many boxes of this just sitting around, because I've used this for a variety of other stuff. Like, I just use it for a variety of stuff. How about that? And so like when I watched that video and then came with the logic that you were putting, that we could use that to try that on the trees, is just absolutely spectacular. I'm very, very excited to try that out. I'm going to be trimming the next really nice day. I'm going to trim the trees, and I want to put that, and I want to burn. I want to have a good day where I can just burn all the crap I don't need. Yeah, very, very excited about trying it. It should be really cool. I use borax for lots of stuff, and I just didn't think about it.
Firefly's Ko-Fi page
just
at.
Don't know why that never crossed my mind, or I never came across it on any of the sites. So, very cool. Thank you very, very much for sharing that. So cool. Okay, let's see. World map. Is this the evil one? Don't need a clownfish. I'll get the lionfish though, because I just need something. Ooh, I'm running. That tank's running. That tank's gonna be full soon. Okay, let's go see what I can. What do I have here? No, don't care. I open the fish and chip store. I guess I'm gonna do that, because that's really the next thing I need to do is upgrade. Have at least 100 animals in your zoo. I have 100 animals in my zoo? No, I have to get 100. Maybe I do have 100 animals in my zoo. They're packed like sardines if I do. That was fine. $12,000. I'm not quite. I need to do a bus update, a bus upgrade soon. So. Yeah, I don't have a lot. It's funny because I don't actually have a lot of wood ash, because I make a lot of my own biochar. And when I do have a little bit of wood ash, I just mix it into I just mix it in with the mix that I'm making with the biochar. Now, we are going to be building, hopefully. I say this because finances and other things play roles and things, but we're going to be building a rocket mass bread oven later this year. Is what the plan is. The two big things I want to build this year is a rocket mass bread oven and a outdoor sauna. So I have someone that I met recently who's going to come help out with the sauna. So that's cool. And then The other kind of silly project is we're going to be putting I'm going to be modifying an old refrigerator for a beehive because I need to protect my bees from the 5G. They just they're not dealing well with the EMF. So this is an attempt to show you if I can deal with them with the EMF. So I did have that loan. I want to pay that loan off on here. I just don't remember how you do that. People are seeing fish in the sea for free every day. Imagine if you had the only place in the world with fish. You would make a fortune. If you give me a small sum, I can start dynamiting fish for you. The less fish there are in the sea, the better they are for your business. What a horrible, horrible business idea, but that's hilarious. How do I pay off my loan? I don't remember. Where's my loan? I want to pay it off. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I paid it off. That's why I can't find it. So 10,000. I'm gonna need to wait just a little bit longer. What's my morality? I think my morality has to be at 15. Has to be at 15 before I can build that. Got 3. Where can I go? Snag that. Maybe it didn't unlock anything I needed. Sucks. Actually, I think I have a park staff waiting. Researchers 3. Great. You are candidates. Good work ethic, good energy. Okay. So it's between. So Dylan, they're about halfway in their polite and job satisfaction. I think we're going with this person. We're gonna hire you. Okay. So that should mean now I double research points, is what I'm guessing. At least that's what I'm hoping. We'll see. See if it actually does double research points. Need any of those. Yeah, I need to redo this. I think I'm going to need to redo this one because okay. Now, I'm going to go to this tank. Edit enclosure. That's not what I want. Get animal. Nope, that's not what I want. Am I gonna have to move them one by one? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. They should not be over. That'll probably not be over the top anymore then. Okay, so I did good. Foreign some people visited. Nice. Nice. Let's purchase both of these. Okay. There's a 14. It's 15. Dang it. Still too good. My zookeeper might be an idiot. Let me make sure. Nope, my zookeepers did know where to go. Just need to make sure that they didn't get lost and went to the wrong place. Okay, so yes, Fernando, you need to go outside. Let's go outside. Yep. It's cool. We go outside. Outside we go. We need another vending machine. I'm gonna put this vending machine put it right here. Something right here. Water tower. Really need either one of those. Got this one down here that I can snag, but this is actually probably more interesting.
When you build these places, are you thinking in clockwise or counterclockwise traffic flow like grocery stores and supermarkets?
That's a good question. Let me think about it. I'm thinking counterclockwise. Yeah, I'm thinking counterclockwise. Because I'm imagining the people come up here. And they're coming up here, they're looking all this kind of stuff, and then they're coming like this, and then they're coming here and they're exiting out like that. So it's interesting you say that because that's how I set up the gift shop. I'm imagining the counterclockwise, but my ultimate, when I'm thinking about the exhibits, I imagine the exhibits coming up like this, and then the exhibits are going to spin around like this, and they're going to bring, and I'm going to open this up a little bit, and I'm going to spin it like this. So then when the people do that, then they can do the counterclockwise. So counterclockwise for the commerce and clockwise for the exhibits. That's really interesting. I've not really thought about how it really wasn't something I was just genuinely thinking about. It's just kind of setting it up on my own. And like, yeah, it's funny when I go grocery shopping. Do I go clockwise? I do. Unless you're at Walmart, and then I go counterclockwise at Walmart. Because Kroger's I go clockwise because the fresh section is on this side of the store, and so I go there and I follow the store around, and I rarely go to the middle. But Walmart has everything counterclockwise, and so I do the counterclockwise motion at Walmart. Interesting. How do I naturally set things up on my farm? You know, I naturally set things on my farm up as a in both. Just thinking about that, I set things up in two. I always have two circles depending on how I feel that day, which path I walk, because I usually don't walk the same way every day. I like doing things in circles. But I like being able to, I like the circles to be more like infinity signs or figure eights, so I can change up how I would like them to function. I like that. That's a fun way to think about things. I don't think. A lot of times I let the terrain, like I'm thinking about when I set things up outline, I let the terrain dictate which direction I go most of the time. Rarely do I force a path in. Or figure out what the animals are naturally going to walk or what I'm naturally going to walk. Or just over time, if a particular pathway wins, that just becomes the new path. Like I had a path through my backyard, through my back lab to the barn. And it is the path I originally had is not in the place that the path that I have now. Me and Lisa joke around, we call it the Animal Crossing, because we had a completely different path set up. And the animals and everything never took our main path. And we started noticing that we were cutting corners, not taking that main path that we designed either. And so over time, we just went to the natural occurring path. Interesting. How was it at the zoo that I worked at? It was mostly... at the zoo, they did mostly... all except for one special section. Everything was clockwise, and then there was one special section that was separate from everything else, and then that one was counterclockwise. That was a whole special, unique type of thing. But even before the zoo got expanded, it was pretty much a clockwise functioning zoo. Yeah, it was a clock. Everything was designed to do regular clockwise motions. I think this has too many fish in it already. Yeah. Build a hat factory. I can build a hat factory. I'm not sure what the hat factory does, but I'm gonna build a hat factory, I guess. Yeah, dude, this year, I have been like, I started one last year and I just like the way it feels. It's not 100% that practical. I just like the way it feels. So I built a spiral garden that you can walk through, and and then I just really like the way it feels. So I'm building a second spiral garden. So we have row gardens, and we have raised garden beds, and we have some place that we did roost out. That's where you just put hay and such down. I'm building up a 6 foot by, I think it's a 28 or 30 foot hugelkultur bed, but that's going to take a few years because I'm trying to do it without. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff without equipment or with minimal equipment. There's a really cool. I'll show you one of his books. But I have this book right here. It's called the 21st Century Hoe Farmer, and it's a French guy. And the idea behind his book, and the idea behind everything is, you as a farmer should be able to do everything with a hoe. And if you can do everything, if you can get your garden and you can get your food production and you can get everything set up that pretty much you're just mostly using a hoe, which AKA means just like any type of tool that has a handle. So like a shovel, a rake, a hoe, a pick, a scythe, something like that. Then for well into you could become, when you become an old man, you can still function. And if the society starts doing silly things and stuff gets very expensive, you'd still be able to use your hoe. And you can give hoes to young people, you can give hoes to children, you can give, everybody can use it, and it's not a complicated tool. And you just, it's work up front for less work later on. And you also set up a bunch of little micro environments. And it's kind of fun. I like the concept. So in the last year or so, I've been really trying to practice more of that. Now I do have, I have a tractor and I have a rotor tiller and I have some other pieces of equipment that are fun. But I'm trying to set up my garden area where I use that very little. The just-in-time victory garden, I'm trying to get to the point where it is completely functional as a hoe garden. To the point where even if I have to mow, I want to be able to use a rotary push mower. Because the cool perk of using a rotary push mower is if I use a rotary push mower, I can then take all of that grass and give it to the rabbits. The downfall to taking grass that's been mowed with an electric mower is the heat of the electric mower can taint it kind of bakes it. It heats up the grass a little bit, and it makes it so that it starts losing its nutrition faster, and you have to start picking it up quicker, or it has a higher probability of molding. That's why a lot of farmers, they still use sickle bar mowers, or they use hay binds, which hay bind's just a giant rotary. It's just a giant rotary blade spinning behind it, and that's so that you don't damage and heat up the hay, and then you fluff it, and you have a fluffer. I was working on my hayfield the other day, getting some of the rose bushes out. 2 years in a row, my hayfield got neglected. So I just had to. There's some stuff that needed to be done. Can I unlock that? I already have unlocked that. Unlock unlock that. I don't know what it does. I don't need a subway yet. What other direction do I want to go? 70 is going to be a while before I get there.
A pile of wet hay is also a combustion hazard in case anyone here didn't know.
Oh yeah. One of my about 7 years ago, one of the farmers across the way and the field next to me was cutting corners, and he had cut and tilled up the hay, and then it started raining when he was fluffing the hay, and he was just in so much of a hurry that he bailed. He round baled about 5 bales before it just started raining so hard he just gave up and came back later. But just some young dude that was just his grandfather told him he needed to get the hay in, and he cut some corners. Anyways, so that hay sat in that field. The hay sat in the field for month and a half. Usually the hay sits in the field until the round bales usually sit in the field until like November, because no one cares that the hay sits in the field. It doesn't hurt the field. The big bales. Well, anyways, a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. It was August sometime. I think they usually cut it in June or July, and I think it was August, early September. The bale caught on fire and was just burning in the field. It was insane. I'd heard about it. I've heard that it could happen. I just never seen it happen in real life. So, yep, one day, just bale started smoking on a warm day. We get a lot in Mountain Dew here in the morning too. So that the dew was in the morning, and then it heated up and got a really, really warm day. And it must have just been enough to get whatever was in the wet that was still in the inside and all that kind of stuff. So really interesting. What do you want to put this terrarium store now? Yeah, I do. How big is it? Will it fit here? It will fit there. I need the negative points, so thank you for giving me that so I can get those negative points.
I found out about flammable hay when a cousin bought a few square bales and left them in a pile out in the rain.
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting when you find it out firsthand, like when you just I don't know. I think it's one of those things that, homesteaders, farmers, permaculturists, I just think it's one of those things that it's better to experience firsthand. How about that? Or it's more useful for you if you experience firsthand. Cool, we're at 19, so that means I can build one of these crazy things that I want, I guess.
That means it had to get over 460 degrees.
Mock, you're Hispanic again.
Normally composting won't get over 200 in worst case.
Yeah, that's what's great. That's why hay is so crazy, because it condenses down in the pressure and how it puts in when the bacteria starts forming in the middle, and then the outside dries really fast. That's how it can become crazy.
At the Daily Mock, what do you know about gasification?
Si senor, he helped get you over border. 4,000 pesos low. In which sense? Kause, I want to build a gasifier bowl.
This is what I wanted right here.
Show some gasification bowl.
The breakdown also generates methane gas and needs a much lower temperature.
Yeah, one day if I ever understand engines better, I like that. I like the concept of gasification. I've seen some cool stuff. I also want to get one of those methane bladders.
Kind of spark would have helped.
Yeah, I want to get one of those. I want to get one of those bladders that you make your own methane gas in. I think that would be cool.
Eve caught my field on fire twice. Gauss in my mower throwing sparks low.
What did I need to be at to unlock that other one? To unlock the sewer recycler, I need to be at 20. That'll be no big deal. So, how much is this land? Oh, 300. Yeah, absolutely, we'll buy that. That's a ridiculously silly no-brainer right there. Get a couple. Need any of these fishes? You know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna make this fish tank bigger so that I can.
Visit X-Star Firefly's Ko-Fi page at.
We're gonna go to about right here, and that's where it'll go in at. There we go. Now, if I come and grab these guys, it won't be a big deal to put them in this tank. Yeah, that's even a lot better. And I can put some enrichment in this tank too. Here.
At the Dalimok I don't have a field to catch on fire. I'm working to gain real estate so I'm not limited to window gardening.
You've seen compost fields catch on fire. You work for Ohio Mulch at the main yard. And we had a few compost fires. And just normally from methane and a spark from a machine or wasn't kept mixed right and smoldering middle.
Yeah, I can get this other thing I want.
Oh bummer. I was just out in my greenhouse. Did 8 trays of tomato plants. Rapid planting.
Slate planting, well, for me, man, this is about the time we really start doing our tomatoes my dad's got.
I have started some earlier in the year already. Just put those into raised beds.
Yeah, I'm still nervous. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about another month before I feel comfortable putting tomatoes outside. I probably could put them out. I'd probably be safe this
You
year.
should started them indoors in febrero. March
Oh.
maybe.
Oh, we have. I think we already have 300 tomato plants going. Yeah, at least 300 tomato plants already. And then right now they're in pretty much all the windowsills on the back porch, in the grow, under the grow lights. Some of them during the day we take them outside.
You didn't get mine so wet until March.
So, but we'll probably get some of the cherry. We'll wait some of the cherry. We'll just keep doing those because we can get cherry really late in the year.
Maybe we can understand Kevin Lowell.
It kind of sounds like the guy from Home Alone a bit.
I seldom do tomatoes. But I lost one planter of beets. Green onion and lettuce are rocking again this year. I may try for dual maize.
Okay.
I'll get to Kid Lowell. It does Lowell. Guys, I'm eating junk and watching rubbish. You better come out and stop me.
That's funny. That's a funny voice. That's a laugh. Where was that? Let me see if I can find it.
Maybe this one will.
Yeah, no, that one sounds, first time I tried that one, it sounded crazy. Using my name, yeah. By the way, if
a lot of tomatoes cause my farm stand.
There's the, if anybody's interested, if you click on that and you hit exclamation point, voice, and then space, and then a name, if you want to change what your voice sounds like, that's how you can do it. That should list all the voices.
Mark voice Gregory.
Okay, let's see.
Well, the British guy, it is lol.
Always let me just a second, Mark. There was a really interesting one that I found not that long ago. I think it was Matthew. It was Bradford. You could be a pair. Papa. Did you mean Joey? That's a interesting interesting jump. Oh, I was doing something there. Got preoccupied with reading that. I don't know what this is. Let's work our way down to it. Staff entrance.
Let's hear what this one sounds like.
That's not too bad. Not too bad.
I need to start covering my potatoes tomorrow with dirt.
So that was so with 1 and 1 I break even. It's good to know. So what I want to do now is I want to come up here and I want to
Finally getting some length to them.
Are you growing them in a raised bed? Are you how are you growing them this year, Mock?
Which I need to go water even though it rained yesterday, but not much rain. Doing my trench style again.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll replant the mint next to the neighbor's fence.
Then keep covering.
You replant the mint. What kind of mint are you growing? I have some chocolate mint that I acquired a few years ago. Absolutely awesome. One of my favorite mints to grow.
Peppermint. just nondescript that has taken too much window space.
Okay. Yeah, I have peppermint, spearmint, chocolate mint, oregano. This is technically in the mint family. But yeah, it'll take over like crazy if you let it. I'm gonna...
My sage is stunted because the mint took control. Have I researched that yet? No, that is what I wanted. Okay. Daytime come. Pause the game. Yeah, mint. I love mint, but man, if you let it, it will literally take over everything. Let's see. So now we're doing a little bit more rearranging now. Now that I've unlocked something else that I'm interested in. Come on, Fernando. I hear him knocking on the door. I'll have to go get my cat in just a second. Meowing and knocking on the door. Let me go grab it. My tobacco, especially the tobacco that I grown that is from Flat Top now, the first generation Flat Top Havana is it's sprouted like crazy. Like I have tons. I'm super excited because I have I'm gonna grow a bunch because really good at keeping deer away. I'm very excited about how well it actually sprouted. Better than I was. It actually, this new stuff did better than the seeds I bought from in the past, which I was not sure that if that was actually gonna be the case or not. Have a garden. We'll have a soon. We will do a sprout day where we'll talk about we'll go through all the plants that I have growing. And where they're going to go and how I'm going to lay out my garden. My dad, how he's going to lay out his parts of the garden. These are things we have to talk about anyways. Exciting to see if he wants anything new. If there's anything he wants new with his garden layout this year that we've had since we've had that we haven't had in the past. Probably gonna have to make that just a little bit smaller. Any other business I need to bring over here? I'm gonna grab this one. Will this fit down here any place? It will not. We'll put him right there. Patience is what I'm lacking when I'm doing this. That is why it is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Another one of these down here. Put that there yet. Change the shape of this again. Okay.
D. Cyber X Speed.
Yo, Cyber XP. Cyber X Speed. Thanks for swinging by. How you doing this evening, my friend? Having a good night. Playing some Let's Build a Zoo. Even though I'm building an aquarium zoo. But, you know, kind of same thing. I want it there, or do I want it here? I want it here. Can't afford that. Oh. Wow, I blew through.
I just sowed 96 pots of tomatoes long. I just did the math.
Nice. Awesome, Mock. I just blew through all of my money in the game.
Trays 12 pots each tray.
I've started some apple cider vinegar today. So I'm starting it a little bit. I kickstarted a little bit with a little bit of kombucha, but I'm also brewing up. I'm gonna brew some yerba mate kombucha as well. So I started some yerba mate kombucha, and then I want to make some apple cider vinegar because it's been a little while since I've had apple cider vinegar, like fresh apple cider vinegar. And I don't know if you guys drink. They completely screwed up the recipe for Bragg's. It sucks now. After I can't remember who bought out Bragg's, but I pretty much just make my own now.
Starting to drag ass. Prob crash out early but gotta paint on the fence tomorrow. So I gotta get an early start.
Okay, Mock. We can talk. Well, hit me up when you're done painting the fence tomorrow on Discord, and we can chit chat them.
I can even talk on Discord while painting. My sprayer isn't loud.
Oh, okay, cool. And that's even better.
Cheap viewers streamboo.com, remove the space.
But he'll be painting before you are awake. Smile, so prob have to message me if around.
Oh yeah, you probably will. Yeah, I don't have to start getting up early till.
We have 2.6 acres.
Yeah, no, dude. So Friday I have to get up early. Saturday I have to get up early. Then next Tuesday I have to get up early, and then the next Monday after that. When I say early, like I have to be places at like 8
Have
o'clock.
A mini farm like dogs.
And it just sucks. Yeah, Mock is also Mock's also a homesteader farmer. I'm trying to get him more into permaculture. He's coming around. He's actually doing a few cool things. So I want to get him permaculture certified so he can do PDFs.
I have a fruit orchard lol.
Trying to survive these severe storms.
CyberX Speed, are you and there were some crazy storms going through Wisconsin and Iowa and some of the other places. I was watching it earlier. So
Rem, I had like 13 diff species of berry plants.
yeah, CyberX. There was some crazy. I was watching. There were some crazy storms whipping through, man. Like.
IL.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you are in line. You are in line with those storms.
14 diff species of fruit trees.
Actually, I'm gonna. Now that you mentioned it, I want to go. I'm just gonna look up to see what anything else with the storm. Max velocity is still on right now. So two tornado warnings right now. 2 tornado warnings right now in the country. One's in Michigan, just south of Lansing.
I had a tornado warning a couple hours ago.
Yeah, just south of Michigan in Lansing. There's a tornado near Prairieville. I think most of my friends have moved. Most of my friends moved out. Most of my friends lived in Yipsy, which is it's a little bit further south. So.
Two peach, 2 apple, 2 elderberry, 2 Arconia berry, 2 pear, 2 plum, 2 cherry.
Doing the Noah trees. Mock.
Looks like things have died down in my area.
That's good. Well, usually it's once like 10 or 11 o'clock hits, things start slowing down quite a bit. So, and that's for some reason it's like 10 or 11 o'clock, regardless of what time zone you're using, whatever time zone you're in.
Small blackberries.
It seems to that's when it really seems to affect.
That Lansing and Prairieville are the same front that passed me a little bit ago.
Okay. Well, that they're really concerned. Like, they're really concerned. It's starting to get an echo on it. I'm just looking at the video. It looks like it's starting to get an echo hook on it and has potential of. And then the other tornado warning right now is just east of Tulsa, heading into just starting to head. It looks like it's going to head. It's going into Arkansas, near Fayetteville. It's going to touch the tip of Arkansas right there. Well, I need to build another enclosure for those guys. Looking at this map, I'm just peeking through the map. It looks like there's some potential just south of Flint.
Oh yeah, I can't start early tomorrow cause I gotta wait for my paint to come in from delivery at the hardware store.
So you get to sleep in. It's great. Just how it's supposed to. Getting up early is overrated. Unless you're a morning person. And then it's not overrated. You should get up early. I'm not a morning person. I'm traditionally not a morning person. Can I function in the morning? Yes. I'm not a day person, actually. Where my weakness is the day.
And I don't want to start too early doing the metal cause if got a cut. It will be loud.
Yeah. Didn't want to do that, but
He'll still get up early and work on garden stuff until I got a shit ton to do.
yeah, I like late night gardening instead of morning gardening. But right now, there's not a whole lot I can do out my garden. It's just not ready
Might
yet.
turn on a stream coffee in the garden.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Just coffee chat with Mock in the garden.
Be a good one. Okay, I'm gonna, in just a minute, as soon as this day ends, I'm gonna switch over because I'm actually more intrigued with the storms right now than I am playing this game. So we're just gonna do a quick little switch up. I'll stay on here talking for me.
If my phone can even do it, lol, so don't have to FK with alls.
I need to show you how to set up IRC Pro so that you from your phone, it goes from your phone to your computer, and your computer handles all the heavy loading and does everything. And as long as you have cell connection, you can connect to your computer. So I was up in Ohio and I was streaming to my computer here in West Virginia, and it was working great. When I do my IRL streams, that's what I use IRC Pro.
I normally use Orion for that.
Well, what IRC Pro does is IRC Pro sends.
Uses Wi-Fi.
Yeah, IRC Pro sends the I think it's an SRT. It sends the SRT to your computer, and then you can stream, and then you pick that up through OBS or something like that, and then you stream from your computer. And it only needs to send the signal. It only needs to send the signal, but you can also put in like Live Joiner, or I have another TTS program for folks that don't have Live Joiner journal. It's Axel.chat. It's I follow their GitHub, and so you can put that on the screen so that it'll talk to you in your ear. That's why I really like TTS. It helps me out so much when I'm doing stuff, because then I can just chit chat and talk. Okay, cool. And now I can save the game. Quit. Confirm. Awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna bring this over here because this is what I've been watching for the last little bit since you guys got me started talking about. I don't want it in the little window. Window capture 3, just fine. Chat. What about his chat? Oh, I have a little too big. And we can't hear it.
Isolated ping pong ball sized hail and then scattered damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour is possible. Goes all the way until 4 a.m. Central Time. I do think most of the storms will be done by probably 2, if I had to guess. But obviously a lot of people still live in this area. Almost got 1 million people just in that small little severe thunderstorm watch. And granted, if the severe weather continues past this watch, we'll probably end up getting another watch expansion. Basically,
okay, guys. 1 second. I need to go address something on here.
Peep about Iowa in the last hour. I just talked about Iowa like 5 minutes ago. I don't know what we're talking about.